Hi everybody, it's that day. The day I get all my raised beds ready to plant. It doesn't matter whether I'm going to plant today, tomorrow, next week, next month. I'm going to get all my beds ready so I can get that process done and over with. Because it's going to be quite a little bit of work. I've got 8 beds here that I got to get ready for. Actually 6, because those 2 already have stuff in them. Now I used my fork. First of all, the process is pretty simple. Work, but it's pretty simple. Pulled the weeds in this bed, then I used my fork to get into the ground, lift up the ground, and that allows oxygen to get down in 8 to 10 inches to support the organisms that are down there that help feed the plants during the growing season. Next step is to get my stirrup hoe, break this up a little bit better, level it out, and I'm going to put my compost on that I got from my EPA composting center here in town. I'm going to fill that up to the top edge of the bed. This is my fork. This is my garden fork. It's just a simple thing. I think that's probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches wide, but it's not a big piece of equipment. So in this situation, I don't need a big fork. You know, you can go to Johnny's and get these forks that are 27 to 32 inches wide. And you know, for these market gardeners that are doing 30-inch rows or 30-inch wide beds, I don't need that because I can spend, I don't know, about $20–25 on this, or I can spend over $200 on a fork for that commercial grade equipment. So anyway, and it only took me about a couple minutes to get through this bed. When I forked, I went about every 6 to 8 inches and lifted that up. Now I was able to just lean into it and get that down into the soil because it's pretty wet. I've had a lot of rain here the last couple days. Okay, that's it. Nice, simple, a little bit of work. Probably about less than 10 minutes to do a 10-foot bed. So I initially put the compost down, used the rake to spread it around a little bit, and then I had to use my hands because I want to be careful. I don't want to get that compost in the rocks because stuff will start growing in the rocks. I don't want that. So get around the edges, and then I took the rake again and I flipped it over. I learned that from Curtis Stone. I saw a video of his about 3 years ago where he talked about this marvelous new garden tool, and basically what he did is he turned his rake over and turned it upside down to smooth out the soil and the bed he was working on. So that's what I did. Rough smoothing with the rake, getting along the edges with my hands, and then just hit it a couple times real quick, a quick pass, just to really smooth it out. Okay, so let's go over those steps real quick again. I pulled my weeds. I could have used my stirrup hoe to do that, to cut the weeds out, but just a few weeds. The soil was still wet, so it was an easy job to do. Fork the bed to loosen up that compacted soil down 8 to 10 inches. Allow oxygen to get down there for the microbes to live that support the plants. I smooth it out, smooth out the soil with the stirrup hoe down to about 2 to 4 inches. Smooth that down, get that level. Then I put my layer of compost on, smooth it down, and it's ready to plant. Almost everything I'm going to plant in this bed and my other beds is going to get planted directly into that compost. Nice organic material that's breaking down and providing nutrients for the microbes and my plants. All right, hope that was helpful. If you liked the video, give it a like, share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel if you would. Leave your comments and questions below. And always ring that bell to get notified of my future videos. Back soon with more stuff. Bye-bye.